There it is, the prize for the Lotus Shootout. It is a 2004 first edition Lotus Sport Elise in yellow. There is also a gold version of this, which I have, but this one I think makes a better prize for this, and I'm keeping the gold one because I love it. Anyway, this will be sent out to the winning driver wherever they are in the world. Good luck. Greetings Diecast Racing fans, Sharky here and welcome back to Sharky's Garage for this episode 7, the grand final of the Lotus Shootout. There's only one car that I could bring to the track today, and that's my multi-championship winning car, which of course I wouldn't let anybody else drive in this competition because it would be unfair. So, who have we got up today? We've got 6 cars. We have got 2 British drivers. We have got a Canadian, 2 Canadians. Is Moose Canadian or is Moose American? 2 Canadians, an American and a New Zealander, because we've got RayneBowGirl in her orange Esprit S1. We've got Moose in the black Esprit. We've got reigning champion Cuboid in that orange and gold Esprit. We've got the V-Man in the white Elise. We've got Brandon from the Scale Racing channel in the lime Evora, and we've got Matthew Harding in the white Evora GT4. Let's get the track overview done, then let's get down to the racing. And regarding Princess Sparkles, she is still missing. Leads are leading us to all the police will say is they are investigating flights from New Zealand to the UK and from the UK to New Zealand. I can say no more. Let's get the track overview and get down to the racing. Cuboid's winning truck from last time. Six drivers and their cars for this time. I've moved my car down there and you see James Sterling stood with the Flying Fenman, Keldon Raven, the track owner, and John from Modelmatic. Those eliminated from the competition. Safety teams are ready. Thanks go out to our sponsors, John at Modelmatic, team at the BERCC, Keldon Raven at Keldon Raven Customs, Cuboid at 4 Cubed Racing, and this event's main sponsor, which is my brother Phil at Tomley RC. Let's get these up to the line and get down to the racing. So the 6 cars are up at the line, ready for this race 1 of the grand final. On the front of the blue lane is the orange of RayneBowGirl. On the front of the red is the black of Moose. Behind Moose is Cuboid in the orange and gold. Behind Cuboid is the V-Man in the white. On the rear of the blue lane is Brandon in the lime. In front of him is Matthew Harding in the white. And those are your 6 cars in position for race 1. 3, 2, 1, race. RayneBowGirl, V-Man and Cuboid, I'm not quite sure who got across, but results from race 1. RayneBowGirl, then V-Man, then Cuboid, then Moose, then Matthew Harding, then Brandon. Up at the line now for race 2. On the front of the blue lane is Matthew Harding in the white. RayneBowGirl in the orange on the front of the red lane. Behind her is the black Esprit of Moose. And behind that is Cuboid in the other Esprit. So all the Esprits are on the red lane. On the rear of the blue lane is the white of the V-Man. In front of him is Brandon from Scale Racing in the lime. 3, 2, 1, race. RayneBowGirl, Matthew Harding, and then I'll have to check for the others. Results there were RayneBowGirl first, Matthew Harding second, Brandon third, Moose fourth, V-Man fifth and Cuboid sixth. Lining up for race 3, Brandon is on the front of the blue lane, Matthew Harding is on the front of the red lane with the 2 Evoras. Behind Matthew Harding is RayneBowGirl in the orange, and the black of Moose is on the rear of the red lane. On the rear of the blue lane is Cuboid, and in front of that is the white of V-Man. 3, 2, 1. So results from race 3, Matthew Harding first, RayneBowGirl second, Brandon third, V-Man fourth, Moose fifth and Cuboid sixth. Which means at the halfway point going into race 4, on pole position is RayneBowGirl on 26 points. Second is Matthew Harding on 18, V-Man is on 11, then it drops to Brandon on 9, to Moose on 8 and Cuboid on 6. I don't think Cuboid's going to do the double, but it's coming into a position where after this one he's going to have the final 2 races on the front, so we'll see how that goes. They are now up at the line. On the front of the blue lane is the white of the V-Man. On the front of the red lane is the lime of Brandon. Behind Brandon is Matthew Harding in the white, and behind Matthew Harding is RayneBowGirl in the orange. On the rear of the blue lane is Moose in the black. In front of him is Cuboid in the orange and gold. 3, 2, 1. And nobody's got across the line. We'll go for a reset. 3, 2, 1. Better. Line. Everybody finishes. And with 2 races to go, anybody could win this. 2 wins could secure the 2 last place point scorers an overall, because it's still all open. The results of the last race: Brandon was first, V-Man was second, Matthew Harding was third, Cuboid was fourth, RayneBowGirl was fifth and Moose was sixth. Up at the line, Cuboid is on the front of the blue lane, V-Man is on the front of the red, Brandon is behind V-Man in the lime, and Matthew Harding is on the rear of the red lane in the white Evora GT4. On the rear of the blue lane is RayneBowGirl, and in front of her is Moose in the black. So all of the Esprit are on the blue lane this time. 3, 2, 1. Very close. I'm going to have to come back to you with the results because that was too close to call at the line. There is only one driver that cannot win this at this point. So, results of the last race. Cuboid was first, V-Man was second, Moose was third, Brandon was fourth, Matthew Harding was fifth and RayneBowGirl was sixth. Which means at the start of this race 6, RayneBowGirl is on 29 points. Matthew Harding is on 24, V-Man is on 23, Brandon is on 22, Cuboid is on 19 and Moose is on 13. So only Moose cannot win this. If Cuboid wins and RayneBowGirl fails to get any points, Cuboid will get to 29. But it depends on what the other positions are. But he could still tie it up with RayneBowGirl, force the race off and get there. So logistically, potentially, Cuboid and Moose probably not in it. RayneBowGirl looks like she's got a bit of a lead, but she's only got 5 points on Matthew Harding, but he starts behind her. Starting positions for this race 6. On the front of the blue lane is Moose in the black. On the front of the red lane is Cuboid in the orange. Behind Cuboid is V-Man in the white, and on the rear of the red lane is Brandon in the lime. On the rear of the blue lane is Matthew Harding in the white, and RayneBowGirl is in the middle on the blue lane. 3, 2, 1. and everybody finishes. Well folks, yet again the wingover provides the entertainment. All down to that last race, the final finishing positions. There was only one person that didn't have a chance of winning, and that was Moose, and he just put two fingers up to people and won that race. So final finishing positions as far as that race was concerned. So race 6, Moose first, RayneBowGirl second, Cuboid third, V-Man fourth, Matthew Harding 5th, and Brandon in 6th, which means, as you can tell by the person stood here beside me, that the final finishing points were as follows. In 6th position is Cuboid in the orange and gold Esprit. In 5th was Moose in the black, and they were actually joint 5th. In 4th overall was Brandon in the lime Evora. Joint 2nd was V-Man in the white Elise, and Matthew Harding in the white Evora GT4. The winner, RayneBowGirl in that orange Esprit S1. One of my top picks for the tournament. It did well throughout, although not as fast as Brandon's. It was interesting to see how it went down. Final point scores, RayneBowGirl was on 35, V-Man and Matthew Harding on 26, Brandon on 25, Moose and Cuboid were both on 23. So I'm joined here with RayneBowGirl. Has it sunk in yet?
No.
Did you actually think you were going to win?
No, I thought I was going to come last. I'd like to thank my mummy, my dog and Cadbury's Dairy Milk.
Oh, excellent. Well, that's it for today, folks. Tomorrow morning on the UK 164 Diecast Racing Group, there will be a sign up for the 16 vehicles in the next tournament, which will be a small car tournament. Look forward to seeing who gets signed up. Don't forget to do the usual things. Like, comment and subscribe, and we'll catch you all again next time.